My next guests are the dynamic duo behind a thriving family business called Guardian Roofing. Since its start in 2005, Guardian Roofing has become a leader in the roofing industry here in the Pacific Northwest. And beyond that, the company has built a reputation for its commitment to give back to the community that it serves. I'm so pleased to be joined in studio today by Guardian Roofing owners Lori and Matt Swanson. Thank you so much for being here, y'all.
Well, thank you so much for having us here today. It's really an honor, and we're excited to bring more awareness to the Halo Project.
That's what I want to get to first, too. First off, just a big thank you for what you both do for the community. And so tell me more about the Halo Project.
Okay, well, the Halo Project is our annual give back to the community at Guardian, where we give a homeowner or family in need a new roof system.
Whoa.
Yeah, from our inception in 2005, we have given back roofs and repairs pretty much every year since we've been in business. We actually gave it a name in 2018, and that's when the Halo Project was born.
Oh my gosh, incredible. And last year, y'all honored a military family in Lakewood. So tell me about this special family and just how Guardian Roofing was able to help them.
Yeah, so Stephen and Penny Sorensen. Stephen was a military veteran. He served in the Air Force. He was a helicopter rescue pilot during Vietnam, if you can imagine that.
Oh my goodness.
And him and his wife Penny are just the sweetest folks, and their daughter actually nominated them, and then the community just wrapped their arms around it. And Stephen he was in his 80s, he kept getting on the roof, and you know, we didn't want that to keep happening. We didn't want anything to happen to him.
Yeah, they were starting to have leaks, and Stephen kept getting up there himself, and his family was like, "Hey, that's probably a bad idea.
Let's bring in the professionals."
Yes.
And I mean, just an amazing family. A TV repairman. Penny is a seamstress. I mean, just an amazing family, and their whole community was so excited to see them be the recipients.
Oh, I bet. That's going to be so exciting.
It's such an honor to give back to a veteran too, for all their sacrifice and risking their life for us and our country. So it was great.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. And we just saw in that video too a little bit of the process, but walk me through the roofing process for people that aren't familiar.
Sure. So Penny and Stephen, the problem that they had at their roof was really in two places, down at the eave, and then they had some areas where the substrate itself was leaking. So underneath the roof, the plywood that the roof was attached to was actually failing. So no matter how hard Steve tried, he wasn't going to be able to fix it. And so we tore the roof off. You can see our team there.
Wow.
And I think you'll even see Lori up there. Actually, so everyone knows when I met Lori, she was actually a roofer. But,
no way. Okay,
yeah.
Story for another day.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. We won't go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, so we tore the roof off, and then later we were able to put new shingles on, and then we finished the project with a nice new set of K5 gutters to go around the house to evacuate the water. So they should not have to worry about their roof from here on out.
That peace of mind has got to feel so good. And Guardian Roofing, you guys have expanded its footprint too. You're now in Wilsonville, Oregon. How is that impacting the Halo Project and beyond?
Well, it's just exciting because we can bring it to more people, and it's our first multi-state branch. So, you know, breaking ground in a new community gives us opportunities to give back to that community as well. So it's exciting.
Yeah, so the Halo Project this year we'll find a recipient, and then next year there'll actually be 2 Halo projects because we plan to expand it to the greater Portland area.
Oh my gosh. So talk to me too how the community can play a role also with the Halo Project.
Well, the community is huge because they're the ones who bring the nominations to us so that we can find a deserving recipient, whether it's a homeowner or a family. They play such a huge part in that.
One thing that's been really humbling in the whole situation was we have another community, and that's the roofing business, our industry, and every time that we've needed a little help in the Halo Project, there's been companies and people that would stepped up. And one thing that's really neat about hopefully getting a little more exposure to the program here is we're hoping we can get more people to step forward, and maybe we can do even more.
Gosh, I know. I mean, I have chills right now just with what this will mean for people, which is really exciting. And so what does this project mean to both of you? We can feel the passion, but talk to me about
It's so hard to put it all in words because that when you're you know, our job as roofing contractors is to keep people safe and dry. And when that's compromised, when your roof is failing and you need help and you don't know where to go or don't have the means to do that, it's like we're bringing them such a sense of peace of mind and relieving that stress. So it's really special to be able to do that.
Definitely.
We always talk about
You're gonna make me cry. We love the passion. No, it's great.
we always talk about the recipient, right? But the true recipient is us.
Yeah.
And the neatest part of the program is watching how excited and the fulfillment that our kids. We think of them as our kids,
Well,
but
yeah, our team is like our kids.
Yeah, our team.
Yeah.
So we always say that we're the real recipient. And the amazing thing about it that I didn't even realize until the last few years is it reminds our people how important just what we do is.
Yeah.
Right? Because they get to go out and they get to see somebody in need and they get to put a roof over their head. And that's something that they'll always take with them. So as far as Guardian and our legacy, it's just been a wonderful thing.
What a beautiful legacy. Thank you so much for being here to both of you guys. You're gonna make me cry. Nominations are now open for the Guardian Halo project. Just scan the QR code on the bottom left corner of your screen to nominate someone in need of a new roof. The deadline to enter is May 2nd, and nominees must be at least 21 years or older, and they must own the home that is being nominated. The contest is open to Washington State residents living in King, Pierce, Snohomish, Kitsap, and Thurston counties. Just see king5.com/contest for complete details and restrictions.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Guardian Roofing.